What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the GameFreak. Today we are going to do another Evercade cart re-review, and that cart is the Piko 1 Arcade Collection, and this cart has 9 games on it. Now, originally, on my original review, I should say, I wasn't too keen of this cart. So let's see if things have changed. I think it's, to be fair when it comes to reviewing carts, that first impression, it's either a really good one or a bad one. And things change. If you think something's really good at first, in the future, you might say, wow, man, I can't believe I like that. It actually sucked. Or vice versa. It might have sucked when you first played it, and then it's like, wow, this really grew on me. So that's what I would like to do with this Piko Arcade 1 collection. Like I said, this has 9 games on it. We are going to go over all 9 of them, not for too long, and then I am going to kind of give you a summary of what I think of every game, and I am going to give this cart a grade, an A being the best, F being the worst, and all the stuff in between. So let's dive into these 9 games. Let's get into this. So the first game that we're looking at on the cart is Master's Fury. Now, this is a fighting game, obviously. So if you are looking for something like a Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, this isn't the game for you. It does not control the same. It doesn't even feel the same. I'm not real big on fighting games to begin with. I was really big into Mortal Kombat back in the day, but this just didn't cut it. This game kind of sucked. The next game on the cart is Steel Force. Now, when I first played this game, I didn't really like it, but this is one of them that did grow on me. This was actually a pretty fun game. Now, there's a whole lot of exits that you are going through, but you got to find your way out of these things, and it does get kind of frustrating because you are on a time limit, and if you run out of time, you die. So that's basically how this game goes, but it is pretty fun just going around blowing shit up. So, overall, this game wasn't too bad. I'm glad that I did give this another try because this is one of the more enjoyable games on this cart. The next game on the cart is Burglar X. Now, I stand by what I said the first time I reviewed this game. What the fuck is this? You're just some generic looking dude with a big head. You go around headbutting like dice and farting to keep people away, and it's just a dumb game. I can't believe that they even thought of putting this on the cart. I know they said, hey, we want to put some, rare gems. This is far from a gem. This game is absolutely fucking stupid. The next game is Dragon Master. Now, this is really similar to Master's Fury, but I think this one controls a little bit better and has a little bit better moves and everything, but it still doesn't compare to like a Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. So, I guess this one was just okay. Nothing great, nothing to write home about. The next game is called Magic Purple. Now, this is a game I've never even heard of until I bought this cart. And honestly, graphic-wise, I think this looks beautiful. I love the way that the artwork is in this game. Unfortunately, this is one of those single board platformers that I do not think they should put on arcade cart collections. I think this game was absolutely stupid, and it sucks because it does look like it could be really good, graphically anyways. And the next game on the cart is Diver Boy. Again, another single board, I guess you can call it a platformer. Technically, you're swimming all the time, but man, keep this dumb bullshit out of my face and off of these carts. The next game on the cart, hey, we finally get an arcade beat 'em up, The Legend of Silk Road. By far, this is the standout game on the cart, but that's not really saying much because this isn't that good of an arcade beat 'em up. But, like I said, this cart really isn't that good either, so this being the best on it really shouldn't surprise anybody. And the 8th game on this cart is Fancy World, Earth of Crisis. I'll tell you right now, there's nothing fancy about this game. And this game itself is definitely a fucking crisis because it fucking blows donkey nuts. And the last game on the cart is Ultimate Tennis. What can I say? It's fucking tennis. Fuck tennis. Alright, so there are the 9 games on the Piko Arcade 1 collection. Well, 2 alright games, 1 fighting game that's meh, and the other games on here are just pretty much complete dog shit. I mean, this is a really bad cart, but I'm not going to say it's the worst arcade cart. Actually, as big of an Atari fan I am, I'm going to say the Atari collection is probably the worst, just because a lot of those games, you need paddles to play them or a trackball, and they just didn't really convert well on the Evercade, in my opinion. So, this Pico Arcade's probably the second worst, in my opinion anyway, of all 10 arcade carts, and I'm going to rate this a D, and that's being kind of generous, to be honest. So, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Really helps out this channel a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. And until the next video, game on, everybody.